Hello, Comanche Native here, and I'm playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I hope you guys like this screenshot while we go and check out the community news and get the update on what is going on. So let's begin. Before we start, I have to say I want to clarify something very important. I was here when the outfits dropped in the store, but there was no community news, and I was so sad. Now, I did have that on video, but I figured, well, since they didn't do the community news, why should I do a community news video? And I deleted them. Today, I was curious, and I checked out the community news, and ta-da! Disappeared. And I'm happy about that. Because I'm going to make this my thing. I'm going to make this a video like all the time. So now I have to check the community news like every day, just in case something interesting popped in, and I want you guys to know about it. Now, it does say October 4th, 2023. Today is October 28th. That's right, it's the eve of Halloween, guys. Now, I did see some streamers say, well, they don't do a Halloween thing here in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Well, yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is sort of like its own Halloween all the time. But I guess they wanted pumpkins or something of that nature. Something like Dead by Daylight would do. Or other games. I don't know if they'll implement that next year or not. I don't know. I have no idea. But the new Leatherface outfit is out. And the Slaughter family Bloodskin is out as well. Now, for victims, I'm not a victim. I don't want to play victim. I tried victim in a custom match. I did it 3 times. And I have to say, not my cup of tea. No thank you. Pass that along because I don't want that. Now, I have to say this though. In custom matches, they count your deaths. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Hang on now. Why count the deaths if you're not going to give XP? So now, me and my brother Native Mercy, we have 3 deaths on our status because we were playing victims. And honestly, he did pretty good. For me, I didn't put anything in the skill tree. I didn't change anything, none of that. I was just trying to see how it looked on the victim's end. And I just don't want to be a part of it no more. I like playing killers, so I'll be a killer main still. For the victim packs, though, guys, 7 outfits for the victims for $4.99. But if that didn't seem like a good deal, you could get the whole bundle, the whole pack for all the victims, the victim outfit pack bundle, and they just want $19.99 for that. Each victim pack outfits are $4.99. But for the whole thing, you just get to pay $19.99. Lucky them, lucky them. But that's okay. I'm a killer main, so I'm going to get the killer downloadable contents because I want to look good while chasing after these victims. Fix issues. Oh, let's talk about the disconnects. Yes, that's right. Fix XP for disconnected victims killed. We have fixed an issue that causes XP to be lost if a player disconnected during the execution. And that happened a lot. It happened so much that even though we were in the process of killing them, we didn't get the kill. We didn't get the XP for the kill. Thank you so much for fixing that. Thank you so much, Texas Chainsaw Massacre development team. Thank you so much. Praise to you. You're number 1. This, for me, is beautiful. It's beautiful. Because now, I don't care about disconnected victims. Go ahead and do it. Gameplay changes. Changed match in logic. Match in logic will now check for disconnected players rather than waiting the 10 seconds previously to end the match. I never ran across anything like this, but according to what it sounds like, there were victims who were hiding, but they were disconnected and it still stayed on. Again, I haven't run into this issue, but hey, I'm glad they fixed it. Gameplay tuning. Tuned XP values for family actions. Ooh, I love that. We have increased the XP earned for various family actions and objectives to bring it closer to balance with the victim side. Oh! Are you telling me? Are you telling me that the victim side, their XP was pretty good? And now that you increase the XP for the family, we are now balanced with the victims? Okay. I kind of thought that, but I was thinking, nah, no way. There's absolutely no way that they would favor the victims over the killers. I mean, the killers are the star of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Right? They should be. I'm just saying. Tune character bios. We have edited and updated some of the character bios. Really? And that's it. Thank you for continuing support and patience. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre development team. Those are beautiful updates. Beautiful updates, especially for the disconnect. That's number 1. And then now they're giving us XP. That's number 2. As well as the star of the whole thing, which are the new outfits and everything like that. Now, I want to talk about the outfits. Now, I have to say that the victim outfits are nice. I think they look good. Some people were criticizing them because they weren't either appealing enough for the 2023 people. Well, this game is set in 1974. The style back then were neon colors. They were bright colors. They were. I know some people would love to have camouflage for their victims so they can hide more. Well, you have to realize this is a story-based type of game where a group of teenagers or young adults went to the Slaughterhouse family to investigate what happened to Anna's sister. They weren't dressed to infiltrate the household. They weren't dressed in camouflage. They didn't don Dark Knight Batman outfits. They didn't have any of that on. They were just thinking, well, we're just going to just have a road trip. And they were dressed in the 70s style. That. Yeah, it would be great to just kind of like rewind future, let's go back into the past and let's change the outfits back then, and who knows what we would be wearing today. Well, that's not possible. It's not. I don't know if Texas Chainsaw Massacre will go against what they've already created, which is a beautiful game featuring a really wonderful characters from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, to update the victims' outfits so they can wear camouflage and dark clothing to help them hide. That's a little too much. I think they're asking a little too much from the beautiful game that we are playing already. Now, there was also talk at the fact that they felt, some of the streamers felt that Texas Chainsaw Massacre did not have a Halloween event. And I'm like, hey, what? It's not scary enough. I guess they wanted pumpkins and ghosts and bats and again, this is set in 1974. So the pumpkin carvings and the bats would be a little bit different. Just a tad from what we have in 2023. That. And I think it is great to have a game based in the past and have those outfits and everything like that. I think that's kind of cool. In my opinion, I think that's cool. But I know there's some victims out there who's like, no way. I want stylish outfits. I want neon. I want to hide in the dark. I want to, and I'm like, the neon part is correct. Yeah. You know, in the 70s, it was all about tie-dye. It was stuff like that. You know, fringes. It was a style. It was. But hey, since they can't make you look like Batman the Dark Knight or give you a ghillie suit or camouflage, they at least give you a deal. The outfits for just $4.99. And then you could get the whole bundle for just $19.99. That is a deal. That is a deal. But that is all that is in the community news today, October 28th. The eve of Halloween. Now, when you log into the game, you have this beautiful, beautiful outfit just staring you in the face. And I have to tell you guys this. That chainsaw noise is a beast. It has some bass. It sounds mean. It sounds beautiful. Now, wait a minute. Of course, there's been some criticism. The criticism is when they chop down the doors and the barricades, that huge, strong chainsaw sound disappears and goes back to the regular chainsaw sound. They have some people who have some really good ears out there. Now, I didn't get the outfit as of yet, but I'm going to today. I am. I have to go do some things, but yes, I will get these outfits. I love the chainsaw sound from what I've seen and heard, and it sounds beautiful. It sounds beautiful. Yeah, it would sound nice if when they're cutting down the doors and the barricades, you have that same chainsaw noise. But I have to say this. Some of the victims who never heard that chainsaw were kind of scared of Bubba Leatherface because of that sound. It sounds like a Harley Davidson to me. It sounds beautiful, beautiful. And that's why I have to have it. That's why I'm going to get it. So if you guys want to buy the new outfit for Leatherface, go for it, because the chainsaw sound is amazing. No, hold on. There has been some criticism about the execution. From the victim's standpoint, it doesn't look that great. But from the killer's perspective, it's beautiful. Oh, it looks beautiful. We get different camera angles as killers. So when we're executing someone, and it's beautiful. It is. But when a victim watches, it's like, oh, that doesn't look great. It's okay. It wasn't meant for you. It was meant for the killers. And I have to say, the execution, when you watch from the killer's perspective, is wonderful. It is wonderful. And besides, if you're a victim and you're watching your friend die, why are you standing there? Run to the exit and go home. Just go home. But anyway, guys, that is all that is in the store as well as in the game. Get in and play the killers, guys, because you are finally getting that wonderful XP that balances out with the victims. You hear that, victims? We are finally balanced with you. Wow. I had the little notion that, wait a minute, maybe they're favoring the victims a little bit too much. Anyway, that's okay. That's alright. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Comanche Native, and I will hunt you later.